In news from Jamaica, the curtains have closed on the budget debate for the country's fiscal year 2016-2017. Finance Minister Audley Shaw made the final presentation on Wednesday, however backpedaling on a declaration that the Jamaica Labour Party JLP made to stay away from NHD funds. Minister Shaw confirmed that the government will be tapping into the NHD coffers, but with good reason.
In this budget, we are taking $11 billion from the Housing Trust. Yes? Well, listen to me carefully, yes? But guess this now. Oh, yeah, but hear this now. In our 1.5 plan, we are giving back $12.5 billion back to the people. And in addition to that, the Prime Minister announced yesterday that we are bringing on board low-income contributors to the National Housing Trust to be able to receive mortgages at 0% interest rate. So, Mr. Speaker, this government over this side, yes, Mr. Speaker, this government on this side, we take, but we give.
Making note that there has been a noticeable increase in the pace of depreciation of the Jamaican dollar since mid-April this year, the Finance Minister says this was due primarily to the portfolio-based transactions and not a deterioration in the underlying economic fundamentals or confidence. In fact, he says Jamaica's consumer confidence is at an all-time high. Minister Shaw says the Bank of Jamaica BOJ has assessed that underlying fundamentals remain positive.
For fiscal year 15-16, the current account deficit of the balance of payments is estimated to have been 2.2%. We said 2.4% before. The Bank of Jamaica says 2.2% of GDP. And the Bank of Jamaica's forecast is for it to remain within the range of 2 to 3% of GDP for this fiscal year. A current account deficit at these levels, Mr. Speaker, is sustainable. I want to make that point. When taken together with foreign direct investments of 5.8% of GDP for last year and 5.6% projected for this year, Jamaica is earning on a current basis what it needs in order to pay for its imports. By the way, 15-16 is the first time that this has happened at this level of the current account since 1996-1997 fiscal year.
The Finance Minister stresses that the country is not experiencing a foreign exchange shortage, noting that the international reserves, NIR, remain healthy, exceeding benchmark levels. He says Jamaica's inflation is also very low by historical standards.
Against this background, the Bank of Jamaica has acted to address the accelerating depreciation that has been occurring over the past few weeks. Beginning on May 20, the bank has intervened by selling substantial amounts into the market, and this continued yesterday with the effect that the pace of depreciation has now decelerated. The Governor of the Bank of Jamaica has advised me that the bank will be maintaining a presence in the market until conditions settle. This presence underscores the government's commitment to ensuring orderly conditions in the foreign exchange market within the context of a flexible exchange rate regime.